You may remember Maddie Spidell as the girl he surprised with 100,000 roses for Valentine's Day, but that video has since been deleted, and it remains a mystery what really happened between them, as there hasn't been a single comment made on the situation by either party. This resulted in rumors and theories getting spread around, and it caused Maddie's online reputation and social life to be ruined with continuous hate and harassment from fans. But before we get into that, let's start at the beginning of this story. Maddie started off her life on social media like any other regular teenage girl, sharing pictures of herself on Instagram and tweeting about the daily struggles of life. But there was also one interest that she would later find herself involved in, and that was YouTube. It started with love for the content of Shane Dawson, then moved on to getting involved in the famous PewDiePie vs. T-Series drama, and eventually ended in admiration and a crush on Mr. Beast. In April of 2019, Maddie posted a tweet in which she found out that Mr. Beast was only 20 years old and that she was interested in dating him, and even went a step further a few weeks later by saying that she was going to start responding to all of Jimmy's tweets with a selfie to try and get his attention. However, during this time she was also starting her career as a lifestyle influencer, as she began getting more attention on her pictures from massive brands and slowly but surely showcased real potential as an Instagram fashion model. Companies like Target and many other fashion brands finally noticed her, and the collabs started flowing into her Instagram comments. But this was all happening on the side, as the main story developing was the relationship between her and Mr. Beast, with her making a statement that she didn't want Mr. Beast for his money and that she just wanted a boyfriend with good taste in anime who can make her laugh, and also saying that this internet crush was unattainable for her and that people were big mad about her love for Mr. Beast. However, Jimmy was less unattainable for her than she thought, as he finally noticed her and started following her on both Twitter and Instagram, with Maddie claiming that she was going to take him out on a date someday. Well, this finally happened in June, as Maddie posted a picture of her and Mr. Beast together on Instagram, and after multiple tweets implying that they were dating, Jimmy officially confirmed it by posting a picture with her on his own Twitter page in August. The picture that Maddie posted on Instagram before started going viral with more than 80,000 likes, and from then on, her career as a social media influencer really began picking up steam. Where her pictures would get less than 5,000 likes before, they would now get more than 20,000, and Jimmy was becoming a very important part of her life. They seemed perfect for each other, with Jimmy being head over heels in love with her, as he rented out an entire movie theater to show a video montage of every picture they had ever taken together, but took his love for her to another level when Maddie made her first debut on the Mr. Beast channel in the now enlisted video Surprising My Girlfriend with 100,000 roses for Valentine's Day. In this video, Jimmy answered a few questions about their relationship, unveiling that they started talking in Twitter DMs and that their first date was at a comedy club. But despite this incredibly romantic video, Maddie wasn't going to be the one Mr. Beast would end up with. The video got posted and the original reception of her was great, resulting in Maddie even making small appearances in I Adopted Every Dog in a Dog Shelter and I Spent 50 Hours in Solitary Confinement. But over time she started becoming less involved with Mr. Beast on YouTube and social media, and uploaded her first YouTube video in February of 2021. She revealed that she was now a social media marketing manager for brands and influencers, and continued uploading videos on her YouTube channel throughout the year. However, despite Maddie pushing out content, we could barely see any updates about the relationship, as they took a new approach of keeping everything more quiet. But over the months, things started becoming a bit too quiet and distant. And in early 2022, Mr. Beast confirmed in an interview with the Rolling Stone that they broke up. Jimmy didn't want to comment on the breakup, protecting her privacy, but people in his circle stated that Maddie had been a positive influence on him, forcing Jimmy to prioritize his work-life balance more. But this work-life balance eventually got the best of him, as Chris said that his singular focus on work was a main factor for the couple eventually splitting. Mr. Beast would probably be looking for somebody who could match his obsession with business and money, and Maddie was the complete opposite of that. During this time, Maddie disappeared from YouTube, and Mr. Beast was seen with a new girl in March as he met via Boysen when he got stuck in South Africa. This got followed up with them both going to the Kids' Choice Awards, them spending Jimmy's birthday together, and them even going on vacation together in June, confirming their relationship. However, on the other side, Maddie Maddie was also seen spending time with a boy in her Instagram stories and confirmed her relationship later that year. It seemed like both of them moved on and found a better fitting partner for their life. But Maddie didn't get there without receiving a ton of hate from Mr. Beast fans first, because a few months later in February the TikTok community began spreading a rumor that she used him for clout and money, and that Jimmy went on her phone reading a message that said, "I'm using him for money," together with another version claiming that she was bragging to her friends about it on the phone. Now I really scoured the internet for hours to find any proof of this, and nothing can be found about it. But this didn't stop gullible kids from believing it, and every video explaining why Maddie and Jimmy broke up was now flooded with comments hating on her and spreading this rumor as true. She also got called a gold digger and many other bad things, which eventually continued on her social media platforms as well. But Maddie continued ignoring and hiding it, intentionally covering her boyfriend's face as much as possible for potential backlash and an invasion of privacy. She will probably never get rid of these obsessive fans hating on her, but as stated earlier in 2022 that she felt like a completely different person after working on herself, and also uploads sweet TikToks about her boyfriend without caring about the Mr. Beast comments. So I feel like Maddie is dealing well with it. Since then, she also returned to YouTube with an update video about her life, perfect relationship and stable career, while also still posting brand deals on her Instagram, showcasing that she is still living her life to the fullest. And when we look at Mr. Beast, we can say the same thing, as Jimmy now has over 100 million subscribers and is still doing incredibly well with his YouTube empire, while also having a new girlfriend that he shares this passion of hard work with.
I don't really get along with women if they don't love learning, they're not obsessive, they don't have a hobby, they don't like there's just certain things where if you have these traits we get along really well, and if you don't, it's impossible for us to hang out. And then she was like, I'm an author, and I was like, yeah, good.
For Mr. Beast, all the boxes now have been checked, but he knows that work needs to be put in this time to maintain the relationship, as he works 99% of the time, and Jimmy is dealing with this by always doing something with her that stimulates his brain.
I don't see taking an art class as a waste of time, because that might creatively inspire me, or a pottery class, or even going and shooting guns or whatever, some new thing. It's like us doing something like that where in my head I'm learning something and I can kind of justify the time, you know what I mean? Yeah. To my business obsessed brain cells.
However, he also needs to remember that rest is sometimes good as well, and that the best moments in your relationship can often happen in a time where you do nothing but relax with each other. Another thing is that Fia needs to be able to deal with the hate, as she is also once again being called a gold digger by his fans, and this provoked a lot of anxiety in her. Only time will tell if Mr. Beast is able to develop and improve his work-life balance, but the couple seems happy, so I hope that they maintain this connection and that Jimmy not only makes others happy, but also himself. And Maddie, well, she learned that dating the most popular and richest YouTuber in the world brings not only a ton of fun, but also plenty of hate, despite doing their best to keep it private, and she is now looking for a more stable and peaceful life with her own space. The mystery surrounding this situation caused a ton of rumors to be spread around, but now you know what really happened to Mr. Beast and his ex-girlfriend. Now this was the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I might see you guys in this other video right here.